forget about just for a minute, forget about the format. Just tell me what makes a great story. And why? What do you mean?
Well, because people consume information, so it makes sense that it's about people.
Well, so what makes an interesting character in a story? If people are the interesting part of a story, what makes a great character?
Someone who's experiencing some universal tension or concern or triumph or failure.
Conflict.
Or
Okay.
Conflict. Yeah.
Conflict. There are lots of kinds of conflict too, right? Old versus young, expectation versus reality, truth versus a lie, change versus status quo. There are lots of different kinds of frictions, right? And so looking for that central tension in the story is vitally important. Otherwise, it's what we used to call a state of being verb. It's just a state of being. This is, and that's the way it is. Well, that's not much of a story. It's a statement, right? What makes a great character? I want to suggest a few things, and I think you'll see these commonalities between all the stories that I'm going to show you today. I like to use the acronym COOL, colorful, outgoing, opinionated, and lively. Colorful, outgoing, opinionated, and lively. And I can't quite fit this one into the acronym, so I just add this one on as a fifth one. Special access. The way that you tell a great story is to get special access to the main character. And by that I mean you really do need to get into a special place with this person emotionally and intellectually and maybe even physically. You need to get into their life. Otherwise, it's just an interview with a person that's a man on the street kind of thing that you don't really get anything of any real value. So special access is so important. As you're thinking about developing a story around a character, ask yourself, what do I need to do to really get to the core of this person? What do I need to do to really get to the core of this person? Otherwise, you're just standing on the sidewalk getting exactly what every other person would get if they encountered that individual.
Colorful, outgoing.
Opinionated and lively. Yeah. How many times have we interviewed somebody and they've got no particular opinion about much of anything? But hell, we're on deadline and they look good and I've already got a picture of them doing something interesting. Let's go ahead and slap them in there. That just doesn't make a great character. And why do characters matter? Because, as we talked about yesterday, you'll always remember what you feel longer than what you know. You'll remember what you feel longer than what you know. This isn't to say that facts don't matter. Of course they matter. But they'll remember the character because the character makes them feel something. What else makes a great story? Action. One of the things that you're going to learn, especially as you shoot video and as we move into the still world tomorrow is still day here at Poynter Institute. We'll be issuing you very nice cameras. High-end still cameras. We've got these beautiful Canon. We have Rebels for those of you with very little experience, but we have the Mark IIIs, which are exceptionally nice Canon cameras. Canon made available to us. So we'll be issuing those to you tomorrow as we turn in the video and go to still tomorrow. And then you'll choose your weapon of choice on Thursday. We'll give you, Wednesday is audio day, where we have really nice high-end, Tomorrow's audio day, and Wednesday is still camera day. I've got it backward. Thank you, Patricia. And then on Thursday, you'll be shooting a project on your own, and you'll choose your weapon of choice. So you can shoot video or stills or go just audio or whatever you want to do. I would urge you to choose that tool with which you have the least experience is what I would urge you to do, but you'll do whatever you want. This isn't a competition. This is a learning experience. So I'm thinking you're going to be shooting stills. Just a guess.
Me?
You.
I was thinking about doing all three.
Yeah, well, maybe you will. Maybe you'll take stills with a video camera.
You can do that,
Well, of course, there's a card in there. It's not as big as you're going to need if you want to do that, but we'll get you a bigger card if you want to do that. Yeah.
Speaking of that, if you have one of those little, as I do, a point and shoot camera,
Yeah.
it has a little video camera picture on the knob. Is that?
That's right. That's a
It
movie.
shows you where I'm starting from here.
No, it's a little movie clip.